Man, say, bro. First of all, bro, thank you for tapping in, bro. You know my OG partner, bro. Whenever I call on him, bro, he fresh home and everything, bro. Just hitting the turf running, you know what I'm saying. But anytime Mills hit him up, bro, hey, it's a short conversation. All you do, I got to point him in the right direction, and he with us. You dig?
Hey man,
The homie Jigg Star the truth. You heard me himself. What's up, OG?
I'm cooling, baby. I'm cooling, man.
Welcome to Million Views, bro. Today's topic ain't really so, you know what I'm saying, joyous, bro. But I appreciate you stopping through, dog. Rest in peace to the legendary Gangsta Boo.
Right. Most definitely,
You
man.
did. Let me put on the large screen. Rest in peace to her, bro. And you knew her personally?
Yeah, I got to meet her a couple times. You know what I'm saying? I was signed the Fiend label. You know what I'm saying? And Fiend had wound up doing the Head Buster project with 3 Mafia. So all of us wound up hooking up together. And,
Salute to Fiend, another legend.
yeah, Moose and Hampton was our manager at the time. So me and Moose flew down there. Fiend was already down there recording with him or whatever. And when we made it out there, that was the first person I ran into. You know, I was out there while they was doing it, and I really was playing like the backfield. You know what I'm saying? Letting them do their thing.
Facts.
I really was mainly playing the backfield, and she walked up to me and then introduced herself and was asking who I was and who you here with or whatever. Because I was posted up in the corner, everybody looking at the new face like, who the fuck this chick is? You see what I'm saying? So we went to chopping it up and everything. You know what I'm saying? And she was real good people. Man, I hooked up with her a few times. Like I give her a call, and said, man, I like your music, you know. I said I mess with Project Pat Hall.
Right.
And I ain't never really got to jib with Juicy J and the rest of them like that. It was crazy. It was like they underdogs. We clacked like that as soon as we hooked
Right.
up. You know what I'm saying? Chunky Black, and I wound up bumping heads on another occasion with Project Pat.
Right.
You know what
All
I'm
right.
saying?
So you never really got a chance to do no music with them or nothing like that. You just knew them on a on an organic level, like me and you met each other. Y'all met like that.
Yeah. I never even asked with the opportunity. You know, it was mainly, we sit there, we chilling, and it was like, hey man, that smell like some good you smoking, man. I was like, yeah, man. I was like, shit, y'all want some?
Fuck.
Like, yeah, you know what I'm saying? I'm like, man, it's all love. Go in my pocket, man. You know, I'm smoking out a little zip I had or whatever, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
I gave him a ball. You know what I'm saying? I didn't even know who Country Black was at that time. He was round, you with the pack, so there wasn't many of us in there. So I'm like,
Country a gangster though.
you know what I'm saying? He's like, man, that's my people. And she was doing all the talking and everything, you know what I'm saying? Like, actually, what was crazy to me, like later on that day, she actually tried to shoot a stick at me.
Yeah.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? But I was letting her know that, we out just doing the music and you cool people. You know, I know a lot of people usually when they go state to state, they feel like it's party time, about to holler at the bras and everything, whatever. And it wasn't that time of day because
It goes on business.
Because I'm married, you know what I'm saying?
Facts.
I let that be known to women when they meet me or whatever. So she was like, I fuck with you for that because, most niggas will take his ring off, hide, he'll lie.
Right.
Whatever, you see what I'm saying? He was
Real
like,
talk.
like your accent, like the way you carry yourself, like, you're stand up nigga to me. Like I jock that shit, you know what I'm saying?
Sweet.
So she was like, yeah, man, I was like, man, boo, we good, man. It ain't nothing on no bad level or whatever.
Facts.
You know what I'm
And
saying?
that probably built the organic relationship though.
Right then and there, you know what I'm saying? Right
Respect
then
right
and there,
there.
black, like it was all respect due. Right then and there, or whatever, you know what I'm saying? So she gave me a hug, man. We wound up. She took the picture. I never even had a chance to actually get a picture, and what was crazy because she following me now. When I made it to the halfway house, I wound up stumbling across her page and shot her message or whatever.
Right.
And she hollered back. So it was kind of a shocking to me. Yesterday I was on live with Currency now, and somebody
Got one right here.
put it across the screen in the comments. Rest in peace to Gangsta Boo. So
Yeah.
me and Currency like, hold up, what the fuck?
Yeah, I thought it was some crazy shit at first.
Yeah, and nigga like, hold on. You know what I'm saying? He like, man, let me shut this live down, man. I know I ain't just see what I think it is, man. I got to do my homework right quick. So immediately, as soon as he closed the live shit, I'm doing the same thing. You see what I'm saying? I gotta go find out, man, what's going on. Cause I had just talked to her like, gotta be like 2 months and a half.
Yeah, I just recently started seeing her. You know, look like she was coming back out, getting back to work. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah, she was having some of the minor problems, the little setbacks and everything, you know, which we all as entertainers have that, you see what I'm saying?
Yeah, we all go through shit.
Nowadays they choose to put your front scene. You can go TMZ now. Now they got
Yeah, yeah, yeah,
bootleg
yeah.
TMZ. You know what I'm
Front
saying?
Street.
You fuck around and fall. Somebody gonna catch it on camera. Say nigga fell. You know what I'm saying?
A nigga slipped on some water.
Yeah. So if you do it in real life or go through any type of situation, they hold that against you or whatever. So I was
Yeah,
doing
that's.
my little homework due
I
to
was gonna ask you. I was gonna ask you that right quick, bro. You know, they threw it up there quick that it was due to drug overdose and this and that. But has that even been confirmed by anybody professional, or that's just what the
nah.
blog's throwing up?
Nah, I ain't not that I know of. You see what I'm
See what I'm
saying?
saying?
I ain't never heard that. And at them times, you got to think Headbuster came out. Damn, they're probably 08, 07 sometime around it. Cause
Right,
this was around the time we was clacking and basically from like 2003 till 7. You know what I'm saying? That was that era and that wave for everybody. You know,
right,
in our city they snorted heroin. You know what I'm saying? In their city they still was snorting powder. You see
right.
Mm-hmm.
what I'm saying? So that's what they was known for. You know what I'm saying?
That's the type of time they was on.
Right.
That type of time they was on. You know
Right.
what I'm saying? You know, Chunk of Black, he walk up with his little bag. He didn't give a fuck.
Cruncher, yeah, he a monster.
Yeah, it
Yeah,
wasn't nothing, but he was. I respected him more. You see what I'm saying? He wasn't trying to hide because I'm like, you know what I'm saying? All my partners, except for me, you know what I'm saying? The whole cutthroat. Like everybody
right,
was on heroin. You see what I'm saying? I'm the
Mm-hmm.
designated nigga. You see what I'm saying? Even when I was in the streets doing my thing, man, I get a lot of work and never would test it. You know,
right.
and I never snorted heroin or powder in my life. It just wasn't my lane. You see
Right.
Real,
what I'm saying?
real.
I knew what they was on out there because they let that be known. Anytime we go
Oh
state to
yeah, they all spoke on it for sure.
yeah, anytime we go state to state and meeting all these different entertainers or whatever, my first thing, you know, when I come on their end, they gonna ask me, you know, what you do. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, for sure.
I let them know, man, you know, I'm a pill popping animal, serve sipping,
Yeah,
rapper drugs, you know what I'm saying?
straight up.
Pill popping animal, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
You know, you don't have to ask nigga do they smoke weed. If a nigga
right.
don't smoke weed, soon as it come out, he gonna tell you, hey, man, I'm on
I'm
pay.
cool. Right,
Right.
right,
That's
right, right,
it.
right, right,
You
That's
don't have
all
to
I.
ask no nigga do he smoke weed. So
right,
that's automatic. You see what I'm saying? And with the situation going on the way it was, I just wasn't none of them to be like that. So you know what I'm saying? I'm letting them know because I don't. Y'all don't have to hide. You see,
yeah. Do you be yourself?
do your thing at it. You see what I'm saying? Me, I'm stuck on the old law. You know, I'm gonna grab me one of these pills and just bottle of Hennessy and smoke me a little weed. And I'm good. Anything
Gucci.
else after that, to each his own. You know what I'm saying? I don't look at you no different because all my partners been on heroin all their life.
But listen, big dog. We
Jones,
we we,
you know what
we
I'm saying? But
speaking.
that's still my dog.
We speaking on these issues and these, you know what I'm saying? And for the youngsters that's watching, you know what I'm saying? Let them know that you talking in a past tense when you was messing with them
Oh,
jiggers and this and that
definitely,
because this a
most
different
definitely.
era, different ball game going on right now.
Facts, bro.
Yeah, it's a different ball game. I really actually ain't been home a good 3 months, man. I've been gone
Yeah.
to prison 7 years, so it's most definitely a past tense for me. But in
Welcome
my
home, big
back
brother.
today, because I'm a little older than some of them that's out there watching, you know,
Right. Facts. Facts.
this is what
But
they came up on, and you know what I'm saying. Just was speaking in general, letting Gangsta Boo and Chunk Black them know that hey, I ain't got to hide nothing from me. I ain't no more down to earth nigga. I ain't that type of cat. You see what I'm saying? Like I
Mm-hmm.
won't judge you for what y'all do. I just don't do it.
listen, I got the young homie Hefe with me, bro. Hefe, you got any questions
Yeah.
for Jig, bro? This Jig the truth, bro. The OG, you dig?
What's poppin',
The
Jay? What's
cutthroat
good?
committee, the Jig, give him a quick rundown, man. He young, bro. He don't really know too
Hey,
much
man.
about you, but he a real one, bro. We
Hey,
rocking with
man,
him.
I could take it way back to my big boy days, running with Tim Smooth,
Big Boy Records, that is.
Yeah.
and then actually merging from that to starting the Cutthroat Committee thing. A lot of people don't know we actually started Cutthroat Committee in Timberman too. This was something in prison. You see what I'm
Right.
saying? But everybody started doing it when then Soulja Slim brought it to the streets when he came home.
Mm-hmm. For
And
sure.
after that, I started messing with Fiend. then a lot of people don't know that I was one of the members of Fly Society.
All right, yeah. So you had took me left on that one in the interview. How that came? How the Fly Society thing came about? My bad.
That was Currency situation. That was Currency whole situation. We had it was actually me, Currency, Trademark, Roddy, and Joey Queens.
Salute to Roddy, man, from out there in the back, bro. I fuck with Roddy.
Roddy good dude, man.
Fuck with Roddy. He always been like that. Our run-ins was on the basketball court and shit. You dig? Huh?
I came home from the state. I kind of damn near they crack jokes about it now. They're like, man, you just bogarted yourself at our shit. You see what I'm saying? Because my partner Joey Queens is the one who gave me the start.
All right.
I was telling you about it in the interview when I met him. He was like, man, you like a, you're a neighborhood superstar to me, man. So I'm gonna call you Jigg Star. So I'm asking him, what you got going on? You know what I'm saying? Because I've been knowing you since Clemson Street, hanging back there.
Yeah.
He's like, man, me and Currency and them got we doing the Fly Society. I'm like, man, I'm gonna help y'all. You know what I'm saying? I ain't got nothing going on. Everybody know me.
Right.
Not Mad Dog, and at that time, like a lot of them didn't have no paper. A lot of them ain't had no paper, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
I got straight to the bag. I hit a lick. I think I caught a sale the first day I got out.
Let's get it.
The first day I got out.
Out his mind.
I'm making moves, but I'm helping them fund the situation. And then,
it's about getting it up.
Yeah, I remember seeing Currency. Currency remember seeing me when he was younger in the Plaza Mall. Me and C Murder and all of us come dip through there. He was younger then, so to see me older now, and he knew who I was. I used to run with Marcelo too. All of us out in Magnolia. You see what I'm saying? So he was like, yeah, man, I know you is, whatever. They knew how I got down in the streets or whatever, so they were skeptical of shit at first. You see what I'm saying? Back then, let me rephrase that. Let me say back then so they know. You know what I'm saying?
Keep putting them on point with that back then. You heard me? We won't keep you out here, big dog. We want you to stay out here.
It was like, hey, but he got a movement going.
It was all for the cause, though.
We had that before they were jet like, we was Fly Society.
I remember that run. I remember that, and they was lit.
Yeah, it was lit, man.
Real talk.
Somebody sent me a footage from one of my old. It was really a bash I just had. Yeah, and somebody sent me the footage, man. And I was like, damn, I didn't realize that many people. Like it looked like a 1,000,000-man march out there in my mom's neighborhood. They were coming out. I had bought a
Fly Society shit was on fire. You said in the middle of the yard, huh?
Man, hey, my auntie used to have a trailer next door to my mama's house. When she died, they moved the trailer, so we got all that land.
Okay,
I bought a stage and put it in the back of it and just let everybody come on the lot. The whole street. The neighbors called the police on me, so when the police came, I sent my auntie to go bring them some food and shit.
Straight up. A real hood house party slash.
Go bring him some food, and he'll take these $200 and tell him I need him to keep the street clear for me because I know that's what he coming over here.
Yeah.
So take these $200,
real
about an hour,
and do your job for real.
Yeah. So they ain't did nothing but help the situation.
Yeah, man. After that, man, then
go ahead, man.
Cut through to the bone. I every situation it seemed like I damn near were going to prison right after. When I come back out, if they still was here, you know what I'm saying? That's what it was, you know what I'm saying? Because I lost a lot of people.
Right.
Getting on in the street. So after that, then I said I'm gonna get away. You know what I'm saying? I shot out there. Fiend let me stay with him until I found me a house. And then after our situation, I wound up starting my own thing. My brother got out of jail, so we started Money Hustler Music.
See, bro, not to get on no Dr. Phil shit or nothing like that, dog.
Yeah.
How do we start to incorporate in the entertainment, in the music, in the movies, or however, dog, to avoid, start getting the content put together, dog, that avoid situations like what we here for today. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, man.
Because it's at that level, it's at that point, bro, where
it's hard. Hey, I shout out to Junior Montana because we've been on him and the twins from out the Magnolia because we actually been going live on Instagram and
talking about the twins that been doing the rare reports and all that. They got a podcast too now. Huh?
Yeah. I gotta get
shout out to the twins, bro.
For them on my free time, I'm gonna get on there. for them, they offer to extend their hand. But we actually been trying to get together and see what we could come up with. I said, but if we can't all get together because some of us in different states or whatever, let's try to use our voice and that momentum that we have with these followers and all these people who look up to us and fans of us, and use your voice to say something. Same
Right.
way, shout out to NBA Youngboy and Alfredo Banks. They just recently did that, and that
Did
was a
some real
prime
shit, yeah.
example of what I'm talking about. You get the biggest names. You see what I'm saying? No matter who it is, but having that understanding of what the goal is, because these people, it's been followers before this internet shit was popping.
All right.
To
Facts.
mimic everything we do. You see what I'm saying?
Facts.
Why these people are following? Why not give them some Jews right then and there? We ain't gonna get everybody. You see what I'm saying? But if we can get 10 out of that pack, then we help save somebody's lives.
Right, when you save
All
somebody.
the stuff that they went through, and we could do that all over if
Right.
more people would add the input. You see what I'm saying? Because they got motherfuckers sitting right by his computer, his laptop, or his iPhone right now, just looking. I'm waiting on some shit to pop up today.
He ready.
Waiting to hit something. What's trending? What's new? My son,
Right.
when I come home, I say, son, what you doing? Every time I ask him what he doing, so I'm on YouTube. I'm waiting to see what new video will come out.
That's where it's at.
That's where they at. That's the only reason what made me start doing interviews or whatever.
Yeah, man. We got to not only reach them, but that's where it's gonna be generated at, though, because that's where all the eyes and ears at. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
On the social media platforms.
Making that statement, man. But I'm about to do a real big campaign, man. After I drop my first tape, my next move after that, man. I started a Boys to Men program. You see what I'm saying? And I started smoking weed, committing crime, doing shit I ain't got no business at the age of 13. So that's the age group I want. At the age of 13, your mind functioning, and you done soaked up enough shit to where you want to try it. You see what I'm saying? So if we could catch them then, you know what I'm saying, we may be able to have some type of results at 15, 16, 17. You see what I'm saying?
How can we get the parents and kids to you for that program?
I actually go supposed to be hooking up with Coach Stanley Schofield.
Stanley Schofield, all right, yeah. Shout out to Stan. I remember him from the Teen Summit events and shit like that.
Yeah,
Facts.
he merged and
Yeah,
did.
Stan, a great motivational speaker, dog.
I'm supposed to go. He supposed to line me up to where I can go to all the schools in Louisiana. We'll start with that. We'll start with New Orleans first, and then we'll branch out.
That's what's up, big homie. Man, let me know any way we could be involved. You know what I'm saying?
Got a lot of important people who willing to help. You know what I'm saying? White and black people. You know what I'm saying?
Facts.
It's not just one race thing or whatever. It's
that can't be about color, dog. As much as we want to be just about ourselves, though, that situation there, it can't just be about color. You know what I'm saying?
got one of my agent partners, man. I met him, man. We was up the road together, man.
Yeah, they get it on.
He's with the you know what I'm saying? So, hey, man, anybody that's with something positive that's gonna help people and letting them know that it's okay to do X, Y, and Z and still be able to live, because a lot of people feel like ain't no fun in it. Ain't fun or it's lame if they're not doing some shit they ain't got no business.
Right.
Not
that's crazy, bro. We programmed like that, dude.
Yeah. Yeah. And I think about the consequences to that. Like when people do stuff, or I'm gonna say teenagers, when they do shit, the last thing that's on their mind right now is the consequence of it. You see?
Fuck no.
So my folks used to stuff that in my head, like, you better think about this. You built for the shit that you're doing.
Real up.
You know what I'm saying? Before you know what I'm saying? You just, the whole object of the whole situation is to make them look at it different, or at least think for a second. That's the freest thing to do in the world. Don't cost a penny. Just stop and think.
And just think.
Before a decision is made, at least you can process this here. And then once you make your decision, then that's going to determine your future for tomorrow and days on. You see what I'm saying? But
that's big facts.
This type of stuff is just really mainly to make them look at it different or another way, because it's always, like the old saying, it's always more than one way to skin a cat.
Facts.
Saying, so if we can get them with that mindset of looking at things different, because they actually smarter than what we was.
Hell yeah. They more equipped. They got the technology. They got so much working in their favor, bro.
Of it. But they got to understand it's just like the Old and the New Testament of the Bible. Some of that stuff in the old gonna help you for the new.
For sure.
So it's the same way with our generation and theirs. some of this old law, when you hear people say old law, gonna help you with the new.
Right.
You
But you
sound
see, to keep it real though, OG, that's the thing that be having me vexed about what we talking about, is cause it took us to bump our heads so many times. You know what I'm saying? It took us to go through certain shit that we saw other people go through.
right.
You feel me? So that's why I be, I be quick to ask the older, with the, what's the route to take, because he done already been there. But like you say, as a teen, you moving so fast to where you ain't even really about asking no questions like that. You know what I'm saying?
They're not gonna do that. Back then, anybody could have told you something if they was your elder. Now it's not that type of situation.
Yeah, so you liable to lose your life just trying to.
And I said, it's almost like the movie Blue Street. You know what I'm saying? I said, think like a cop.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So this is how I do right now in this day and age. I think like them.
Yeah, you
because
better.
I have teenage boys, and some of it we done been through it. It's just changing the way that they do it. So I actually sit back and think about how they would do it or how they look at it, and that's how I go at them. So okay, I'm gonna have to stoop down to their level to bring them to mine. You see what I'm saying? So they'll receive it quicker coming from somebody like me. Tattoos, gold teeth. He's been to the pen. He's been shot. He just shot people. All this is the stuff that they look at that's on TV. Right. Not saying that it's cool for the listeners. Not saying that it's cool, but they'll receive it more coming from me than somebody else or a pastor. You see what I'm saying? Right. Because they feel like, hey, if you live this certain type of way, then you don't feel where I'm coming from. You ain't been through what I've been through, whatever. Well, I'm not somebody that been through a lot of the stuff that they've been through. Some of it they never haven't even reached yet, and I'm trying to save y'all from reaching that.
Right, man. See, I appreciate you for coming through, fam. And like I say, bro, when you get ready to start promoting it and get moving on that,
I got you, man.
It's how let you know one thing. It ain't about nothing, bro. We gonna move on that, bro. This, like I say, this my right hand man, bro. Lil Hefe, bro.
We gonna get the work together.
Yeah. I'm just tuning in. I'm tapping in. I'm soaking up everything you saying. You know what I'm saying? Learning this shit. Yeah. I'm not no frog on a log. You know what I'm saying? But I'm here. I'm tapping in.
Nah, man. You always get. I still feed off of people to this day, man. You know what I'm saying? You take a little bit of what somebody got, put it what you got. Now you a plus 10.
Factual.
What you was, so it's always good to do them things, man.
What's your final remarks for the queen, bro?
Hey, man, my condolences to the family, man. It was a pleasure meeting you, baby, and you know what I'm saying? Everybody hold their head, man, and at least get the right stories, man. Rumors can make things so bad.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Because remember, these people she got kids, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
She got family members, brothers, sisters, aunties, and uncles, you know what I'm saying? So you got to think about other people before you just consider yourself when you open your mouth and say something. Yeah. Sometimes be positive about things before you bring the negative in this type of situation, you see what I'm saying?
Real talk.
My hat's off to 3-6 Mafia.